Are you struggling to store your bike in a small place? Are you sick and tired of always knocking into it when you go to the kitchen to make a coffee? Well, this doesn't have to be the case because there are solutions on how to store your bike in a small place or if you are limited on space. So coming up, we're going to share some hacks with you. First up, we're going to cover bike hooks and bike racks that you can hang your bike from. Now, the important thing to think about when you're hanging your bike from your bedroom or your hallway or your kitchen or your bathroom or whatever you choose to hang your bike is to think of it as a masterpiece, as a work of art. It's going to add to the decor. And as soon as someone walks in that front door, it's going to be the main talking point. There are a number of different bike hooks and racks that you can get, but I would say if you are going to store your bike in your house, you want it to look good and you want it to look pretty on your wall. So it might be worth spending just a little bit more money on the hook or the rack that you're going to get versus if you're just going to put it in your garage. But if you have got some skills, you might even be able to DIY your own. If you are going to hang your bike from the wall, we would recommend getting a mount that you mount your bike onto the top tube rather than maybe clamp it. But you can also get mounts that hook onto your front wheel. They're great as well, and some of them even rotate so they're nearly flush against the wall, so they take up a lot less space than if it was pointing out into the room. Now this next one is a great one if you have a cupboard under the stairs or a cloakroom. You can turn it into a mini garage for your bike. Take all the coats and the shoes out, you don't need them anyway, or in my case, the cleaning products and the Christmas tree, and turn it into a mini garage. And I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out. It looks pretty cool, and you'd be surprised how much space you actually have in there once you've taken everything out. You can put some shelves in there to keep your turbo trainer, your bike, your helmet, your nutrition, cleaning products. So all your bike stuff is stored away behind closed doors in one place. We all have a fifth wall in our house, and if you are wondering what the fifth wall is, it is the ceiling. And why not use this to your advantage? You could get a pulley system, you could just get some cable, wire, some hardware bits, and attach it to the ceiling, and then pull with a rope and your bike will go up to the sky. It is a pretty trendy way and quite a cool way to store your bike. The only requirement needed to do this is quite a high ceiling. Now, if you don't have a dedicated storage cupboard to keep all of your bike bits and bobs, or you might not have the option of mounting something to the wall, maybe you live in rented accommodation where you're not allowed to do that, then this bike stand would be great. This is the dual touch bike stand from Peak, and it basically is clamped from floor to ceiling, and you can fit apparently up to 4 bikes on this, and you can just mount them on there and out the way. And you could even make a little kind of corner where you could keep all of your bike stuff so they're there and out the way. If you are storing your bike indoors, which I'm guessing if you're watching this video, you probably are, you're gonna wanna keep on top of your bike cleaning, guys. And I know we always bang on about this, but especially if you are keeping your bike indoors, you do not want to bring it in dirty, because you can just imagine putting that bike up on the wall after a rainy, mucky ride and it just dripping down onto the wall and all over the carpet. And if you live with someone, that is one way to them off. So if you can, keep on top of the cleaning. So those are some of our hacks on how to store your bike in a small place. But we would love to hear from you, because I'm sure you guys have got plenty of hacks on how you guys store your bike. So drop them down in that comment section below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up.